meetings, I'm sure, are pre-planned. Rahul Gandhi is not an ordinary citizen. He is a VIP, so these meetings must be screened. And this is not the first time that eyebrows are being raised on meetings of Rahul Gandhi. Jeremy Corbyn was another example. His views on Kashmir and anti-India views are known to everybody. So is this now a deliberate meeting? How many times can the Congress party come out and say this was just a faux pas?
Ridhima, there are the highest echelons of the BJP leadership who've had meetings and have felicitated Asaram Bapu, who's a convict in a rape case. So does that mean that the
was his lawyer.
Okay.
Salman Khurshid was his lawyer.
Shehzad, let him make his point.
Salman Khurshid was his lawyer.
Shehzad, let him make his point.
Who's anxious?
Shehzad,
Who's getting
Salman
angsty?
Khurshid was his lawyer defending those charges.
Shehzad, let's be cordial. Let him make his point. Adil.
So therefore, I am not going that far to say that the BJP subscribes to the views of Asaram. Surely the BJP does not subscribe to the views of Asaram. Similarly, there are leaders, BJP leaders who've had meetings, who've sat on the same podium with Swami Chinmayanand. Does that mean that the BJP endorses and supports what Swami Chinmayanand has done? I am not saying that the BJP supports them. So therefore, let's not take the level of discourse to the point of sounding ridiculous. In our democracy, there are different points of view.
Okay.
I disagree with Mr. Poonawala on maybe perhaps 99% of the things, and it may be vice versa. But that doesn't mean that we can't have a dialogue. We may disagree with each other. That is what democracy is about.
Shehzad, I'll come back to you.
You hear different points of view. It is not a monologue.
Okay. I got your point. Both of you gentlemen have made your points. I got your point, Adil, that there are different points of view that will come across as part. One sec, Adil, I have to go across to the other guests also who've been patiently. One sec, Adil, I'll come back to the debate's not over. One sec, I'll come back to you. Okay, Adil, I'll come back to you. Father Faustine, let me bring you also in the conversation. Leaving the politics aside, I want to understand, does the community at large endorse the comments that have been made by the pastor?
Your question your introduction saying that leaving the politics aside, I think I have to request the politicians to keep the religion aside, because politics and religion, they need not be together in politics. Religion is separate, politics is separate. So therefore, there are enough issues to really worry about in politics for the development of the people. And why, my question is, why all these religions, all these parties today only go around the bush and they don't do anything developmental work? Instead, they are only worried about
So what the priority of the political parties are, we'll take that question
politics.
to them. I'm just asking, the essence and the fabric of India is that we have multiple people representing different faiths, ethnicities and religion, and we all coexist together. And the essence of all of that coexistence is that we don't put the other religion down. So I'm essentially trying to understand, is that the message of the community, or do you denounce the comments that have been made by the pastor?
No, see, the Christian community is all accommodative. We believe something, but at the same time, we respect everyone to believe what they feel is best for them. There is no kind of denigrating any God for that matter. Even what I hear from the pastor in the conversation you had with him, he has clearly said he only explained what is the kind of God he is believing, what is the concept of God to him, and he explained that to Rahul Gandhi, and he has never spoken anything against any other gods or religion.
Well, unfortunately, that is not true, because I just put out the past examples where he in fact has used some very unparliamentary and very, very disrespectful language. But Tushar, let me bring you in. When the pastor says that I have been misunderstood, this is just an edited part of the clip, but you also have past examples of the same man. Can he actually get away just by saying that this is just an edited clip?
Good evening, Ridhima. Ridhima, if this is an edited clip, the pastor or the Congress party, they can upload the complete clip that would, present us the complete picture. You mentioned that the meetings that the Congress president to-be is holding across his Bharat Jodo Yatra would be screened, would be pre-planned. Ridhima, let's for a second assume that these were not pre-planned, that these were all instantaneous, all on the spot, all not pre-planned. Let's give Rahul Gandhi the benefit of doubt that he was not prepared for such a meeting, that he wasn't prepared to meet this pastor who's famous for his infamous remarks. At least as a potential leader of the state, which he aspires to be, which is the Prime Minister, couldn't he have been thinking on his feet? Couldn't he be responding to the pastor that we understand your sentiments, we understand the religion you practice, but as the state, as a country, as a nation, we do not believe that one God is superior to the other because that is not what our constitution teaches us. It's basic thinking on your feet as a potential leader of a party, of a nation. We do not see that. The Congress spokesperson here says that the Congress is open to hearing diverse views. Very good. They can call out the RSS for being an antithesis of the constitution. What stops them from denouncing the pastor and his comments that were made earlier in the day?
Okay.
They are justifying the conversation between Rahul Gandhi and the pastor, to which Rahul Gandhi was simply nodding, not even refusing, not even countering, not even answering back, simply nodding. They're saying these are diverse views. My question is, if you can call out the RSS, very respectfully call them the antithesis of the constitution, why can't you call out these comments also? Why do you want to present the RSS as the antithesis of